what's up you guys, After Show Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Legacies, the originals, Vampire Diaries. Oh, hold on, I can fix this. Okay. I think it works now. Hey, what's up you guys, After Show Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Legacies. This is season 4, episode 1. And yeah, we've been on break for a long ass time, I feel like. Last episode we did was June 25th, 2021. Oh, okay, so it's still this year. Okay, it's not that long ago, never mind. Right. It just feels like it was so long ago, eh? That's how long ago it was that I got my hair done. This is the effect of, like, not getting my hair done this whole time. Anyways, whatever. That doesn't matter. Who cares, right? Season 4. I really hope this is a better season, to be honest with you. We all know that I didn't really enjoy last season. I felt like it was the Landon and Hope show. It was the land of irrelevant storytelling. It felt like everything was constantly like leading up to something that didn't actually end up happening. Landon died like 4 times or something. I don't know, man. It was just one too many times, one too many wrong things. I presume, and I'm not sure, you guys probably just tell me in the comments, I presume that the next couple of episodes will be like the ending of last season, essentially, like, because I don't think that they got to end their story arc. I don't know if it's the same. I don't know, maybe everything's gonna be wrapped up in this one episode. I don't really know. We're here. Also, I don't actually know if I was doing this by the end of last season, but with the way that I do, like, my week-by-week shows, I usually read the comments at the beginning of every episode, so we're going to be doing that. I don't know if I was doing that before. I very well could have been. This is basically just me reminding you, leave comments, and we'll talk about them next week. Yeah, so this episode came out yesterday. I did intend to react to it yesterday, but I was not well, so here I am today. What else do I have to say? I don't really know. Anyways, let's read the comments. Well, this is going to be interesting because I don't actually remember all that much about what happened in the last episode. Landon ate Cleo, and then they trapped Landon because he was now Malivore, I think. And then, I don't know. Okay, so here's the things that I'm hoping for, okay? Before we go into the comments, right? No more superhero shenanigans. We have too many superhero shows on the CW, and they should stay as their own genre. We don't need superheroes and vampires. No. 2. Ethan's gotta go. I'm sorry. I have been able to simmer over this long enough to know, okay, and this is gonna come as a shock to you, right? Despite the fact that he's only been on the show for like a season and a half, maybe? I actually think I dislike Ethan more than Matt. Just let that sink in for a moment.
Crown's mine, bitch.
Alright, let me just try and explain. I don't like Matt because of a lot of the story stuff that happened with him. I feel like he was always complaining about things, but then when things worked for him, he used them. You know? I just felt like he was always complaining about vampires being in town, but he had no reason to even stay in town, to be honest. But at least he had relevance to the story, I feel like, okay? Like, his family, his friends, and everything were in Mystic Falls, okay? So I understand why he would be part of the gang, why he'd still be part of the show. Even though I feel like he served his purpose very early on. Alright? My reasoning for disliking Ethan even more is because he feels like the most irrelevant character of all time. I feel like the TVDverse does this thing where they introduce a character and they just don't know what to do with them, but they love the actor so much that they keep them around, even though they have no relevance to the story. Ethan was introduced as like a potential love interest for Hope in season 2, which they never did anything with. Apparently his sister was also introduced as a potential love interest for Hope, and they never did anything with her either. She was in like 2 episodes. And, you know, probably a lot of it has to do with the fact that they had to do stuff for COVID and all that kind of stuff, which that was at the end of the season, so I don't really understand why it took so long for them to... they didn't do anything with it, okay? And then, obviously, the actress that played the mother of Ethan and... I don't even know what his sister's name is, were... like, she left the show, right? Probably didn't want to come back, probably didn't like Vancouver. Where did they film in Vancouver? I don't actually remember. But, like, probably didn't like it, alright? Probably didn't want to risk COVID situations. That's fine, whatever, okay? But you kept Ethan around anyway. And that's the part that makes him so irrelevant. Why is he in town? None of his family is there. And it's like, well, okay, neither was Matt's family, and like, fair enough, but at least he had established a friendship and everything like that before they had left. Like, he grew up with these characters, you know? Matt grew up with the characters and, you know, but like, Ethan didn't grow up with any of these characters. So, honestly, I do not understand his potential on the show, and now they've got him set up with Lizzie as a dating because we needed to give him something. Do you know what he feels like? He feels like James 2.0 from Supergirl, where they just don't know what to do with him, but they're keeping him around anyways. I just went on a bit of a rant there, but hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say. Maybe you like the guy, maybe you think he's hot and you want him to stay around. I don't really see it, to be honest. I don't think he's attractive at all. I think there are much more attractive people on the show. But even then, like, that's not enough reason to keep a character around, I'm sorry. Right, I want some actual consequences and some actual stakes for this season. A lot of people want to see Tribe and Hope. And even though I think that would be really cool, I think that would make her even more overpowered than she already is. So I'm hesitant about it, to be honest. Even though it'd be really cool. But, like, also, how many people want to see a character that just has no issues at all? Like, has no problems beating people? Like, how can you create a challenge for a character like that? I'm just saying. I want more of the Saltzman twins. Just saying. What else? I want them to somehow bring back Kai Parker because he's just... Those were, like, the pinnacle of the series for me. Like, I feel like leading up to that moment was, like, the best stretch of episodes that we've had. And then from there on, like, after they really terribly killed, like, dropped the ball on killing Kai, they, like, kind of went downhill from there. That's just a personal opinion, though. Maybe you don't agree. I don't know. I do want more Cleo. I'm hoping that we somehow get her back. I don't know. I don't know, I can't even think of anything else, to be honest. I did have a list in my head, and then I went on a rant about Ethan, and now we're going to just read the comments like I said I was going to. Alright, well, my Clandon ship probably just sank. Having your potential boyfriend's father use his body to eat you is kind of hard to move past. Fair. Great reaction. Thought the episode was okay, but not a real finale. The twist about Landon being Malivore was well done though. When I saw the end of the episode, when he and Cleo left, I wondered if Cleo was being led straight back to Malivore. Man, I just, like, there's two things that I really liked, right? I really liked the idea of, like, Landon becoming Malivore, right? This is what a lot of people have wanted, right? So we could deal with this Malivore storyline and throw it away. Anyways, but, like, the thing that I really liked, probably even more, was seeing Landon be badass. Like, let's be honest, that was kind of sexy, right? What can I say? Like, he's like this, honestly, there's nothing sexier than, like, a character that's, like, started off as, like, a nerd, and then ends up being, like, a badass by the end of the series. You know what I mean? And if you know what character I'm talking about specifically. Anyways, so yeah, seeing him, like, come back and be a bit of a badass was really cool. And then the fact that it was just Malivore kind of took away character growth and development and whatever. I understand the Ethan frustration. At least with Matt, he had history with the characters, but Ethan doesn't. If the show wanted to keep the actor, I'm not sure why they discarded his family. If the actress who played the sister couldn't come back, recast and have her be Josie's love interest instead of Finch. Oh yeah, Finch. Yeah. You're not wrong. Then if you want to tie them to the main cast, have one of them be supernatural and the other sibling isn't, which causes tension. See, these are all good ideas. Why didn't they take them? But mainly gives reason for both to be around main cast without being in all these forced situations. Yeah. My only hope is that Ethan somehow wasn't compelled and is going after MG using Lizzie. Yeah, I heard a story about, like, maybe he was, like, because Josie used, no, was it Josie? I think, no. I don't know. One of them used that spell to create everyone's memories coming back, right? And Ethan was on campus at the time, so maybe he got his memories back. But who fucking cares? I don't care about him. And you know what? If this episode doesn't give me a reason to actually care about his character, I will shit on his character every single time he appears. He will become the Matt of this show. Do not test me, I will do it. It's good to be back in the DVD verse. Alright. Then if you want them wasn't compelled. Yeah, okay. Have the opposite thoughts on Clark, Hope, Landon. I feel it is because the writers don't take chances that they will go with what is familiar and rehash another plot from TVD with a love triangle with the three. I still think that they're trying to be safe with it. I don't know. I may have to quit watching if they do that. I fear that they don't want to break Hope and Landon up yet because they want to keep Landon as important. And if they just break them up and have them move on, Landon could get lost in the shuffle. Well, I mean, if a character is written well enough, I don't think any character could get lost in the shuffle. Maybe give all of Ethan's scenes to Landon to make him more of a developed character. However, if the person who Hope might get involved is his brother, then he still might be part of the main storyline. I agree the show won't take risks and just disagree with what I think is a risk. Fair enough. First off, I'm not a fan of this superhero storyline. I think it's pretty dumb. LeMayo. They are supposed to be vampires. It makes vampires on the show look even weaker, in my opinion. Absolutely. Where's all the killing, guys? Do you remember the TV show that had a body count of, I don't know, 50 people in its first season? Hold on. The Vampire Diaries Season 1 body count. Throughout this season, 54 plus people or vampires were killed in the first season of the Vampire Diaries. Just saying. Also, I actually really like Ethan. But that's probably because I'm a fan of the actor and Kickin' It was my favorite Disney show. Well, there you go. There's your reason for liking him. Because you like the actor. But he's not a good character. Not a relevant character, at least. This wasn't supposed to be the season finale. This season was supposed to be 20 episodes. I believe they're moving the next 4 episodes for season 4. Okay, we'll see. If season 4 is like this season, I don't see it making to season 5. I disagree. I feel like the CW will just renew anything. Charmed is a perfect example of that. Oh boy. This whole season has been a complete and utter mess. I'm glad that I'm not the only one that thinks that. I also don't think that you can say it's because of COVID either. Season 2 finished early and season 3 started later than normal. So they had time to work on a story and scripts, even by video calls and stuff. So it should have been a lot better than what we got. Oh wow, we've got quite a lot of comments. Someone should tell MG that his former bestie sidekick is moving on his simp crush. This is true. When did you stop shipping Handon? I actually replied to this. The beginning of season 3, they felt off, and then I started to notice how the world revolved around them, and it got annoying. It was mainly... Yeah, that's I answered that pretty well, I think. I'm sorry if you feel that way. For me, Handon is Legacies Fitzsimmons. Won't ever lose hope that they will find their way back to each other. And that's fair enough. That's, you know what? If you ship them, that's fantastic. I just feel like as Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the show didn't entirely revolve around Fitzsimmons, whereas everything seems to, it is the Hope and Landon show, which is kind of frustrating if you like the other main characters and stuff as well. Good episode. Not a finale good, but sure. What can you do? So they tricked me good. I expected that twist with Landon actually being Malevol in 304. That's what everyone thought. I have a theory that they did that, and then everyone was like, oh, but it could have been Malevol, blah blah. And then in the back half of the season, they were like, let's do the twist in this part of the season because they really wanted it. But then it didn't work when they finally did it because they had already killed him and brought him back, killed him and brought him back. It just felt redundant. Sorry. I think... Okay, here's what I reckon. I did some cleaning earlier. Dust is up in the air and I keep swallowing it and coughing. Anyways, let's continue. When Handed had their first time, but they didn't do it. They killed Landon and brought him back, but not really. It was a golem, but they actually did, but he was just in hiding. But he's a badass now and breaks up with Hope. So I didn't expect that Malevol possessing Landon to come back anytime soon. Or ever, since Landon isn't a Phoenix anymore. Would Mal still need him? But they got me. A little too late, maybe? Better late than never, I guess. Love the fact that Arya can stretch his acting some more. He's great. Love that my boy Clark is back and human and being redeemed, kinda. But it's still just gonna be hand in after they defeat Malivore, right? Give me a real break. Give us a break. I agree. Look, I'm not even against hand-in. Like, I'm not against Hope and Landon together. They just need time apart. Like, they really do. Maybe they need to permanently destroy Landon's body to defeat Malivore and he won't come back. Or they will save him, but the whole experience will change him or change Hope or both, and they will for real break up. I can't give up hope. That song in the end was nice. I added it to my playlist. The TBD verse has some really nice songs, I think. I kind of like Ethan, and I want good things for Lizzie. So, if he will make her happy and not bail like MG did, it's fine with me. P.S. I'd still take Hizzy any day. Fair enough. Landon starts beating the shit out of some guard. You, show us more. That's great. This new Landon is kind of sexy. Me. Put your pants on, Fruits. You. Visit me. But no. I'm too easy to please. Ha, true. Good to know that after like 6 months, I'm still attracted to sexy, beating the shit out of a guard, Landon. Oh, MG and Caleb are Batman and Robin now. Okay, one's the Arrowverse crossover. And this is why you never leave Hope alone with a bad guy, or leave the keys in the ignition. You'll end up stranded at a gas station while your impulsive best friend drives off with your car that has the bad guy in the boot. Good job, girls. They compel a guard to forget. I think I'm adding some of this stuff months later just in case you forgot, but my problem is I also forgot. So what happens if that guard reads about the heist in the newspaper? Isn't he going to start asking questions? That's a good question. I don't even remember that. Ethan shows up when Josie and Lizzie need a ride. Of course it's Ethan. Why wouldn't it be? He's there to drive the plot forward. He's literally driving this time. Quickly, girls, to the plotmobile. How about no? Clark and Hope ship? I'm gonna have to supernate that. I mean, look, done well, I could get on board. Wait, Hope and Ethan? Damn it, there's another supernay in the deck. I need it. By the way, supernay, if you're curious, have you ever played Unstable Unicorns? That's where a supernay comes from. Good game. It's a card game. It's fun. Why would it be a bad idea to give Ethan a tour, though? Aside from the fact that he's a useless character who doesn't need any more screen time, doesn't he already know about vampires and stuff, or did MG really wipe his mind? I don't actually remember his eye changing while he was in the car last time. I remember you telling me at the time that his eye changing thing isn't always the case, but still. No, he was compelled, I believe. Okay, even if Ethan doesn't remember, which I'm very skeptical about, wiping his memories shouldn't be a problem. I don't remember the reason Josie is freaking out for, but surely Rick has a vampire on deck to handle this kind of shit aside from Caleb and MG. You mentioned who wanted this. By this you mean Ethan and Lizzie? Hell to the fuck no. She can do so much better. Added later. Yeah, where's my Mizzy at? I wonder if they're going to, like, bring that back. Because they kind of dropped that, didn't they? MG and Lizzie. Landon is Malivore, but is he trying to find some relics or something with Clear? I'm confused about that part. Not only does Lizzie say whatever on her mind, she's completely blind when it comes to picking up romantic stuff. I've got both of those things checked off on my own personality bingo card. Hi Fruits, glad you're caught up on the fact that Landon isn't Landon. I realized 2 points ago. Grab a chair, take off your shoes. There's snacks and Pepsi in the fridge. Help yourself. Why? Who wanted this? Whose head do I have to rip off? Ethan and Lizzie are going to be a thing. Why? Just, like, why though? Like, not even hypothetically speaking, why? Like, in one universe. Spell it out with me. W-H-Y. Exclamation mark. Question mark. Explanation mark. Question mark. Why, eh? And there we go. We're finally at the end of the comments. We can finally start the episode. Let's get into it.
Well, this is awkward. Nobody told me that there was going to be a super squad meeting this morning. Just like nobody told me about the barrier spell that was put up in the gym.
That's because this is an emergency session about how we're going to deal with Malivore. And how
why
you fit
wasn't
into
she...
that plan.
What?
And I'm all ears. Plan away.
Then why wasn't she here?
Not my plan.
Cleo's the key to all of this. Our problem being that Landon, Malivore, Maladon, has consumed her, which means we have to assume that she's in the belly of the beast, in the pocket dimension inside of whatever.
Yeah, I've been there twice, so you can skip to the actual plan.
If we
Malandon.
can find Cleo,
I like that one
she
better.
may be able to inspire us with a way to get her out.
And what about Landon?
Took longer than I expected, but there it is. Does someone else want to tell her, or should I?
Cleo's the target of this mission.
Though we're obviously hoping she'll inspire a way to save Landon too.
And how do we get inside Malivore besides him eating us?
Malivore thinks that being inside of Landon's body is protecting him. But the way I see it, that's his greatest weakness, which Caleb and I can exploit with our vampire strength.
The exhaust port on the Death Star.
Exactly.
Sorry. It's a good plan. Why didn't you guys tell me sooner?
Because the way you are with things when it comes to Landon. Don't get us wrong, you're our best weapon, no doubt. But we get one shot at this hope. We can't have you going off the rails and blowing everything up.
I wouldn't do that. Is that seriously what you guys think?
I wonder if this
We
is
know
the
you.
TV
Oh.
show's way of being
Why
like,
we put up the barrier spell in the first
sorry,
place.
we know that she's been
Or is that
Landon
maybe you should
obsessed.
sit this one out?
I'm totally on board. Cleo is our best chance to bring both her and Landon back. I would never jeopardize that. I'm really sorry that you guys think that I would, but I can help.
Oh my
It
god,
will
this
help.
honestly feels like a bit of a like, sorry guys. Like, that whole conversation.
There's no way I'm letting you go through with this plan.
Hope, stop! You're hurting me!
Let me guess, we're even. Because you always voting against me hurts me too. Now siphon that damn barrier so we can do this my way.
Okay, I'm a little confused.
What's this I hear about a plan? You really think you're just gonna stroll into my mind and rescue your students? It's optimistic. I'll have access to your mind too.
Yeah, I figured this wouldn't be easy. And that's why you both will be watching Caleb and I while we're incapacitated. If you see any signs of trauma or if Goth Landon wakes up, pull me out.
By the time they see anything, it'll be too late.
Dad, maybe this isn't such a good idea.
Actually, it's not bad. I just wouldn't call it inspired, though, because you've made one grave mistake. I'm aware of what you're doing. So you won't be entering my subconscious mind. You'll be dealing with my conscious mind, which cannot wait to torture yours.
Okay, we should call this off.
Like hell. But you definitely need a wingman, Doc.
No. We stick to the plan.
This is gonna be fun.
All right.
That's an
Coast is
admirable.
clear.
In Vizik's sake.
Do you think he bought it?
I guess we'll find out. Get us in there.
Ah, okay, so... Okay. I was like, that seemed really weird before, right? Okay, so it was a plan the whole time. Good. I was
You were
wondering
right.
where MG
This
was
is
too.
super unsettling.
Can't say it gets easier, but the fact that we're in the darkness and not being attacked by monsters means that your
Also,
plan worked.
Visiquate.
Dr.
not
Saltzman and Caleb
Vizik.
must be keeping Malivore's conscious mind distracted.
So, which way do we go?
Same.
Caleb, what the hell are you doing here?
Me? Why the hell are you mopping?
I specifically asked you not to come.
Yeah, like I said, you clearly could use a wingman. This is my high school.
Was your high school? Past tense.
Oh my god, are we gonna learn some stuff about him?
Consciousness within his dimension.
I don't speak Malivore. Where are the monsters in the darkness?
He said he has access to our minds. He obviously does, because this is a memory you and I share. The day we met.
Oh my god, we're gonna learn stuff about him! Thank god! I've been waiting for this. Fucking 4 seasons!
You know what won't help them? Hovering. Our job is to do nothing unless there's a problem, so maybe you should load up on magic like me and try to stay calm.
Can you stop telling me how I should feel?
Okay. You're clearly mad at me, so what's up?
I didn't like the way that you treated Finch earlier. Sometimes you can be really dismissive about my relationships.
So what? It's not like you and Finch are serious or anything. Well,
Maybe they are.
Not yet.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Jed said you'd be in here, and I thought if you can't come to the date can come to you. Plus, I found this ridiculous compatibility quiz the 3 of us can take to get to know each other better. You know, in case we ever get serious.
Bọ́n nǹkan tó sọ, Cleon ti ṣakọ báyìí. O ní láti ní àwọn pàtàkì mìíràn tí ó yẹ kó máa ṣe ju wíwà pẹ̀lú wa níbí lọ.
I think it's fantastic. You know, they've got, you know, other languages. I just find it hard to follow subtitles. It's just a me thing. That's why I can't watch subs. Anime.
Ẹ̀yin ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi nìyí o. I invited them to dinner.
Oh yeah, that's exactly why we came here, right, Hope?
Well, if this is a trap, at least it smells good. So, Cleo, how are you?
Perfect. Thank you for asking.
You know, I have a lot that I want to ask you. Have you seen Landon recently? I heard that he moved to this neighborhood, so...
Hey, I think we came here to visit Cleo, remember?
Perhaps that was a mistake. This is not a good time. Please go.
We just got here.
To hell with this plan. There's no reason to talk in riddles or pass around fake food because none of this is real.
That was a sudden change.
You should have left when you had the chance.
Let's review some game night footage. It was neck and neck.
Enough with the previously on. I destroyed the Danville Bucks, and then I fed. It's not news.
Flag on the play. You did feed, but it was just the appetizer.
Oh, you killed him.
No. You're lying. I never did that.
And let's check behind door number 2. It's all coming back now. How it felt that night. So traumatic that your mind repressed it.
Ooh,
Uncontrollable
I love this.
bloodlust.
Ooh, I love
Let's
this.
crank it up a notch. Make you feel it all over again.
I love this. This is the...
It's time
This is what I was asking
pull us out now.
No, I can't. This is mine. He's got a hold on me.
You looking for that Vervain? Slight rewrite. The real Landon would say the remake is never better than the original, but I mean, I gotta disagree.
I'm guessing this isn't party for your rewrite.
I hate to leave, but I'm pretty sure I know how this ends. Oh, one more thing. I should have mentioned back in the cage, but if you die within my consciousness, it will severely damage your mind in the real world. Good luck. He seems hungry.
Would you rather have a vacation home in the mountains or on
I wanted more, like, dark vampire shit. Let's go.
Jinx. What? We can't help it that we're compatible.
Yet you've only known each other for like 3 weeks. Anyway,
What's wrong with
Men's
that?
Beach. Not that you asked.
My turn. Oh, this is an easy one. Where do you see yourself on your 25th birthday? Did I say something wrong?
Oh, crap.
Oh dear.
Nice try. I'll be right back. Got a secret mission to crash.
We're not going anywhere.
Hope, this isn't in the playbook.
Sorry, but I've had enough make-believe to fill up this entire crappy black hole. I know what it's like to want to hold on to what you love even after it's gone. I did it over and over again, from one fake Landon to the next. The lesson that I learned is that the illusion never lasts. But what is real, What does last, no matter how many times you've screwed it up, are your friends. We came here to help you, Cleo.
I'm so used to having to fight for myself. I did not believe anybody would come for me.
You're super squad. We never leave a member behind.
You once said that you wanted us to be friends. I want that too. I'm gonna stop at nothing to bring you home, but we need your muse powers to lead the way.
I appreciate that more than you can know, but...
You're too late. I gotta hand it to you, it was a pretty good plan. Drawing the Eye of Sauron away from the Muse, while the two of you slipped into Mordor through the back door. Considering how many movies this vessel has seen, I probably should have seen this one coming.
And you should know in this movie that the good guys always win.
Good guys don't usually blow the whole plan in the second act. The moment you broke up that dinner party, you alerted my consciousness. Now, if you don't mind, pun definitely intended, me and my muse gotta get back to it. And you both have somewhere to be, too.
It's the night that he killed him. I remember this. This was a good
Are
episode.
you okay?
I don't think so. Where are we?
Malavor sent us back to the night that you killed Landon and activated his Phoenix powers. But it's just a head dive. None of it's real.
Then why does it feel real?
We can use this to our advantage. We know what happens next. So if it feels real, then my blood will too.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. At least not until you've heard my offer.
What offer are you offering? I'd like to hear it.
Doug, I don't know how long I can hold it. The hunger's too strong. I need to feed.
Just breathe, okay? Let it pass.
I killed all those people. Why didn't you tell me?
Because you didn't need to know. All that matters is right now, okay? And that you can beat this.
Alright.
Landon?
In the flesh. Well, not technically. Which is how you were able to feed on me, and I'm totally fine. That's my theory, anyways.
How did you find us?
This place was lighting up the darkness like a beacon. When I saw you two in trouble, I just jumped in. I don't know, I didn't think much past that.
He's just fine now.
Finally.
How long have I been gone?
The answer's here somewhere.
Where's Vendus? I don't understand. We should be able to pull them out.
It's Malavor. He's keeping the head dive in place.
So Malavor is this group project?
We were trying to sneak into his dimension, but now everyone is stuck. Do you have any other questions?
Just one. How can I help?
This is strictly witch territory.
Got it. The spell that can sever any mental connection, but it's a chain spell, so we can only draw magic from a person, not the school. Taking this much can be dangerous.
Well, you've got a perfect person.
We don't have a choice. Siphon me. As much as you need.
I like this. She's willing to
I haven't
help.
offered you anything yet.
I can appreciate it.
Brother, all I care about is MG.
That's cute, but we both know you care about more than just him.
Look, I know that this is supposed to be mental torture and all, but this is the night that I chose to save MG's life after he just murdered my boyfriend, so I don't know if you can compete with that.
I don't know, I'm pretty competitive. All right, have it your way. I'll even help. Yeah, no, I feel nothing.
Oh, I feel better. I've been wanting to do that all day.
Okay, here's what I want to do. Offer you that deal. Just for kicks. Landon's here. Hope.
You're lying.
Okay, not here, but out there, in the darkness. He and I share a mind, remember? He's waiting for you to rescue him, like always.
Why can't he rescue
I'm not gonna
himself?
let you manipulate me.
I respect the resistance, but come on, Hope. I'm
Instead of
giving you the
damsel.
only thing you ever want. Hell, I'll even make it easier. You follow that path, it'll lead you straight back to Landon.
In the darkness.
Beggars can't be choosers. I promise. The time you spend with him won't just seem real. It will be. But this is a limited time offer.
Stop doing that.
Just leave MG to me and go. Because once those lights are gone, your chance to find Landon will be too.
Are you sure you want to do this? It can be really painful.
Dating a Gemini, right? Gotta get siphoned at some point.
I never told you I was a Gemini witch.
But I told you I was nosy. Been asking around, researching.
That's why you were in the library. You could have just asked me.
And I would have if you weren't always running off on some super secret mission. So I found a really interesting book on your coven, but there were pages ripped out in the section about Gemini twins.
That's really weird.
I know, and I doubt it was an accident.
This is not your fault.
Man, it's Malivore, man. I keep saying that bitch is everywhere.
He and I share a body and a mind. I keep playing it out in my head, and every which way I try, I keep coming to the same conclusion. As long as I am the only viable vessel for Malivore, this ends one of two ways. My body dead, or Hope becoming the Tribrid. I will do anything to avoid one of those endings. I can't let that happen to Hope.
If we kill your body, that'd be closing the last door in or out of Malivore. You'd be trapped here.
Yeah. It'll suck. But infinite nothingness beats some of the things I've been through in my
That
life.
looked janky.
I'll cope.
That looked like really bad green screen.
When the time comes, do it.
I hope they don't bitch you out. I hope they do it actually.
Promise me.
It'd be satisfying if they did.
So what is it gonna be, Hope? We're gonna heal him? We're gonna go after Landon? In case the choice wasn't clear, I can't let you do both.
What happens to him if I go?
It's not your problem. You'll have Landon. Isn't that what
Why
you
would
want?
he leave? Sorry, why would she leave MG? Like, just, I don't know why she's even considering it.
It's okay, Supergirl. I get it.
If he thinks you are Supergirl, then we have officially reached the delusional stage. You're really cutting it close.
Why is she even considering this?
I'm sure of my decision. Why wouldn't you be? I've proven over and over again that it's always going to be Landon. I'm so sorry, MJ.
Good.
Well, whatever. The next round of torture is going to be even worse.
Why are you doing this? Why even offer me a deal? What do you want?
Yeah, see? I'm torturing you already.
Hope. What happened in there?
We found Cleo, but we didn't get the answers we wanted.
Did you find anything? Any sign of Landon?
Leave it
No,
alone.
no, I didn't.
That's gonna bite you in the ass.
I know today was rough, but I didn't know it was ice cream rough.
Yeah, it's my
It's always
my
ice
second.
cream rough.
I just figured I'd come up here and reminisce about simpler times. You know, when my boyfriend wasn't a sadistic jackass. So please, come on in. Save me from myself.
Pretty sure you were the one doing all the saving today.
So tell me, what do we do next?
I don't know. But as long as we do it together, we'll beat him. If I were him, I'd be scared.
I bet Cleo's scared too.
At least she knows we're coming for her. If the Salvatore school has taught me anything, it's that a little hope goes a long way.
She must hate it.
How are you feeling?
I'm still a little woozy. Is that some kind of remedy?
No, but it is salty and it has noodles. It's an apology in soup form.
I don't need an apology. You can siphon me till I'm dry, Joe. I just want to know why. 'Cause I feel like every time I try to learn something about you and your world, you push me away.
That's not just how you feel. That's how it is. And I'd like to change that. It's just hard.
I like that they're
Would
building
you
this.
rather have a relationship that's fun, easy, and stays the same, or one that's honest, hard, and grows?
Both.
I have to pick one this time.
Then the latter. But I don't want to scare you off. There are a lot of obstacles that come with being a Gemini witch. The kind that make the people you love leave.
Do I look like I scare easy?
The pages that were missing in that book are about something called the merge.
Ó láti jẹun ọmọdé yìí.
Ebi ò pa mí.
Oh, she's not accepting the fantasy anymore.
Show yourself. There is something we need to discuss.
I like the sound of that. Has inspiration already struck?
Yes. But not for you.
Then for who?
Ah.
It's a squad thing. You wouldn't understand.
Here's what I understand. How to make you suffer. Maybe that'll inspire you to give me what I want.
Do your worst. I only need to endure it till my friends rescue me.
Oh. What's wrong? I'm feeling very inspired. I have an idea.
Alrighty, well that was the premiere episode of Legacies Season 4. As episodes go, it was pretty decent. I feel like perhaps, it might be too early to say, but perhaps the writers perhaps are listening a little bit more to the reaction of the show. As I feel like they were acknowledging the fact that Hope is like, it's almost like obsession at this point. And I don't know, I just felt like they were kind of acknowledging that, and they were trying to rectify it in the fact that she, you know, was calm and collected when she was talking to like the super squad, and like how she saved MG. It was all pretty decent. I kind of really liked what they did with Finch. I kind of forgot about it, to be honest. But I really like what they did here. I'm hoping that we see more of that ship develop. I really like what we learned about Caleb, because that's the kind of shit that we want to see. We don't need Ethan. Can we just... Look, maybe you made yourself pretty clear to MG that you were open for business, okay? But, like, that was last season. You can go up to him and be like, hey, by the way, just saying, things have changed a little bit. Maybe you want to give this a try. I don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys thought. We'll discuss it next week in next week's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.